for divorce.
Well, now I'm not going hiking. Now I have to get home.
I'm gonna let you.
This is Micah Smith, a father who believed clarity could be found at the top of a mountain, and who would soon realize how close that belief came to deadly weather. Micah Smith is pulled over by police, emotionally unstable, dangerous items in the vehicle, calmly explaining a plan to hike a dangerous Utah mountain with his 3 young children. As officers document their concern and let him go, no one knows this traffic stop will become the prelude to a case where parents realize too late that endurance, a desire to get away, and clarity are not poorly considered plans for children, especially when the weather turns deadly.
Yeah, I'm just going to hike, man. I have 3 kids. I'm hiking up to the top of the mountain now.
You know it's snowing up there, right?
I know.
A man, identifying himself as Micah Smith, is alleged to have led his 3 young children on a high-risk, unresponsive mountain climbing trip. The clip opens on a roadside police stop. This stop occurred 1 week before a mountain hike in Utah that later left Smith's 3 young children exposed to unresponsiveness. Officers note the truck has no plates and dangerous items are visible inside. The officer becomes concerned, particularly after Smith begins referencing emotional distress and personal struggles.
Yeah, I'm just going to hike, man. I'm going through a really hard time. Can't even believe. My wife's cheating on me. She didn't come home till 7 o'clock. I have 3 kids.
Firearms not to go Ender, is it? Or him? You're not going to take care of Sancho?
No,
or anything?
I'm hiking up to the top of the mountain now.
Today?
Today.
You know it's snowing up there, right?
I know.
Oh, really?
I look forward to that.
You're going to...
No way, man. No way.
I'm just making sure. These are
got
things that
it.
we deal with.
Yeah.
There is no urgency in his tone, no hesitation. He speaks as if this is an ordinary plan, not something that could put lives at risk. That contrast between the calm delivery and the dangerous context is immediately noticeable. During the stop, Smith tells the officer he is going through serious marital stress and emotional turmoil. The officer reacts strongly to the idea of hiking in dangerous weather. The lack of plates, the dangerous items, and the emotional instability begin stacking together. Not as proof of intent, but as warning signs. His words suggest a need for a desire to get away, clarity, distance, silence. But the method he describes is extreme, especially given the weather and terrain. This is not framed as recreation. It sounds more like endurance. A report from KSL-TV is referenced, stating the officer documented concerns about Smith's mental state during the stop. To understand why this video is so important, here's what police say happened just a week later. On October 11th, Smith allegedly took his 3 children, ages 2, 4, and 8, on a 9-mile hike rated difficult even for adults. Severe weather moved in. A 9-mile hike is demanding under ideal conditions. With children this young and worsening weather, the margin for error disappears almost immediately. The video doesn't contain shocking images, but the emotions can be quite intense. Watch at your own pace. Your mental well-being is always more important. Prosecutors allege the 8-year-old asked to turn back and was refused. Search and rescue later found the children in critical condition. One child was found unresponsive with a body temperature of 62.6 degrees, later revived but suffering severe complications. All 3 children were hospitalized, 2 in critical condition. On November 26th, Chief Justice Sim Gill announced a series of serious charges against Smith.
As you are aware, our office filed a charge of multiple charges against one Micah Smith, multiple counts of child torture, as well as multiple counts of aggravated child abuse. These charges came from an incident that was happened on or about October 12th, where it is alleged, and it's important, these are allegations only, there's a presumption of innocence that applies to everyone who is charged under our system, and that applies here as well. But as we state in our probable cause statement, that there was an incident that happened on or about October 12th when the search and rescue teams were contacted, and it pertained to the defendant with 3 children, the ages of 2, 4, and 8 years of age. As the search and rescue responded,
At this point, the earlier traffic stop stops feeling coincidental. It becomes a prelude, an earlier snapshot of a person already in distress, already thinking about extremes. Smith appears defensive and scattered as he repeats his plan to hike to the top of a mountain.
Yeah, I'm just going to hike, man. I'm going through a really hard time. Can't even believe. My wife's cheating on me. She didn't come home till 7 o'clock. I have 3 kids.
Firearms not to go end, or is it? Or him? You're not going to take care of Sancho or anything?
I'm hiking up to the top of the mountain, man.
Today?
Today.
You know it's snowing up there, right?
I know.
Oh, really?
I look forward to that.
You're going to...
No way, man. No way.
I'm just making sure. These are
got
things
too
that we
much-
deal with.
Yeah, no, I got too much to live with, man.
Okay, I'm happy to hear that.
I'm going through a very crazy hard time.
And I'm not here to ruin it for you. Micah Smith.
There's nothing I have that's that I have to do.
Yeah, that's my partner.
I'm joining the Air Force soon, so I don't.
Okay, do you have registration and insurance on the vehicle? No insurance, no registration? Well, why are you driving it, man?
I normally drive my motorcycle, but today it's raining.
Understood for that. All right, give me a second. Hang tight.
This is where the car stop incident became serious. At that moment, the situation shifted to controlling the weapon in the vehicle and ensuring the safety of everyone present.
Where's your firearm? Don't reach for it. Right. Don't reach for it. Do not. Okay. For your safety and mine, I'd like to retrieve it.
Just got it back, bro.
Hold on. I'm not taking it away from you, but I'm gonna have you stand right here while I retrieve it. Okay? Please exit the vehicle. Stand right here. Do not grab for it. Hey!
Right there.
Listen, man. Right there. Just stay right there. Don't move. Any other weapons in the car? Okay. So I'm going to have you stand in front of my car until we figure this out. Hey, man.
We got an axe.
So all things that we would have to be worried about, right? For on a normal stop for safety.
I wasn't expecting it.
I wasn't expecting either. I was stopping to help because you're over here on the side of the road like you're stranded. Same with the Rivian that I stopped behind. But then when I came over and saw you, I'm like, I'll check on him, see if he needs help. That's why we got to this. So give me a second.
The officer's reaction is immediate, not judgmental, but firm. The weather alone makes the plan dangerous. The lack of preparation only compounds that concern.
Honestly, I was just going on a hike because I've gone through a lot of personal things, and now it's like it's 10 times worse now. As you guys are doing.
What's going on?
What's going on? A lot of personal.
Yes,
My marriage is ending in 13 years.
Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry, dude.
Worse than you can imagine.
You got somebody to talk to?
I got staying with my brother right now.
Okay, I'm going to ask you a serious question. You want to hurt yourself?
Do I want to hurt myself? I don't want to hike until I can't hike no more, though. I want to get to the top.
You going to do that on a rainy day like this?
It's the best time to do it.
It's dangerous.
It's wet, dude, if you're not skilled.
Muddy, slippery.
I'm a ninja, brother.
You're a ninja?
I'm a ninja.
I don't know.
You don't know?
Maybe you are a ninja. But
A
I
ninja
don't
could
know
be-
that that's the best thing to be doing today.
Might not be, but I've been wanting to go on this hike for 5 years.
Where are you going to go hike?
Won't be too. I need the mental clarity. I need to go up there, man.
How would you say, or what would you say if I said I was concerned about you, though?
So thank you, brother. I appreciate that.
And I would rather you not do that today.
I said, well, my brother Jeremiah said the same thing. First thing I'll do is get in my truck and drive there. And if I feel like hiking, then I'll see how far I hike.
Okay? It's not insured, but you told me. No plate. You've also got your tires are bald. That's not going to help with the snow up there. they've been having problems with the snow at the top of the mountain. Okay? You don't have the wheel flares for that, which is a safety issue for other people on the road.
Okay.
You got several things going on.
So how can we make this go away?
We don't want to hurt you.
How
So,
do you-
hold on.
what can we do?
Give me a second. All right? I'm not here to ruin you. So, I'm going to preface all of this with, if at any time you cause any problems, you're going to meet my dog, Mike. And you've got 3 of us.
Okay.
We don't want this to go this way. You want to go to the Air Force.
Yes, I do.
You want to stay off
I need
probation.
to. Yep.
All this stuff.
Yeah.
We're not here to ruin that. However, you don't have insurance, registration, or license. Your car's getting impounded.
But when you found me, I wasn't driving it.
You were on the road, sir.
Right there.
I'm not going to argue this with you. This is what court is for. And if you feel it's unjust, you can certainly explain this to a court.
Yeah.
Okay? We're not going to have this on the roadside, or at least I'm not going to participate in it. I'm not trying to ruin you, but I have a job to do.
So you're gonna leave me on the side of the street?
Oh, we'll happily get you somewhere if we need to. We can try to help you. All right? But your
So
car's
you're
being impounded.
You're impounding my truck.
Yes. All right? You got money in there. I'm happy to grab that in your wallet. But
I'd like
for
to
our
grab
safety and yours,
everything.
we're not going to have you go back in there just because you have an axe, an AR, your handgun.
I got all my tools in there I need.
So
This, how much is it going to be to get it out of impound? What's that going to take?
you're going to have to get your license and insurance and registration. You're
That
going to
ruins
get all that fixed.
You said you weren't going to ruin me? That ruins me.
Okay.
Brother,
I'm not taking you to jail.
self-employed. I know, but that's beside, this is worse almost. This is almost worse.
Okay.
Can I get my phone? Can I get all my stuff?
I will grab your stuff for you, or one of us will help you do that.
I
You
would
are not
like
going
to-
back in.
I would like my weapons.
No.
So you're going to take my weapons?
Honey, you just told me that. Okay, again, for your safety.
You have no right to take my arms. Those are mine. You have yours, I have mine. You're not taking my guns.
And you're going hiking after a divorce.
Well, now I'm not going hiking. Now I have to get home.
I'm going to let you handle this.
Okay, I'm being straight with you, dude. I don't think you're in any condition to be walking around with a gun.
Who are you to tell me that? I don't think you are. I don't think you have any right to take my guns if I haven't broken any.
And you're right.
laws.
You're right. If you're absolutely adamant, you're going to have your guns. But I would rather not give you the guns and have you hurt yourself.
I'm not. I promise you, to God, my children, I am not going to. I'm not going to hurt
Do you have
anyone.
somebody that can come and get you?
Yes, I do. I can call many people to come get me.
Who can you call to come and get you?
I can call my brother.
Is he close?
No.
That's close. Okay, so you want a jacket and your phone.
I want my backpack.
Let's start with your jacket and your phone for right now.
And my
okay?
cash.
We're going to get everything out of your car.
Okay,
But first and foremost, let's find someplace. Well, let's get you in a warm, or a jacket so you stay warm, and a phone call so you can get somebody coming to get you.
And the rest of the stuff you get when the tow gets
Yeah,
here.
yeah. We'll get you your stuff. I got no problem giving you your stuff. I just want to make sure that you're safe and you're warm and we got someplace comfortable for you to be.
Smith, visibly agitated. Smith tried to argue that stopping the vehicle was unreasonable while the calm officer explained that the truck had to be towed away, and noted his growing concern about Smith's mental state.
Sorry.
It's literally written in the law that we have to tow it if it has no insurance. It's on the road.
But
It's literally the law. We don't have a choice.
I don't understand the laws, and you. I'm sure. I hope you do. I hope you do.
I would.
But I don't see how you can stop me and identify me if I haven't committed a crime. There's no reasonable articulation of a crime or
It's a
law being
violation.
broken.
It is a violation of the law for the car to be on the road without insurance and without registration.
You wouldn't have known that.
It's on the road.
There's no license
But you
plate
would.
on this
I know,
Yeah.
but you wouldn't have known that.
But it's on the road, right? Was the car on the road when he approached you?
He's right here.
Yeah, right where it's at, right? It's on the road.
This private exchange confirms what the Bodycam has been signaling throughout. Concern for Smith's mental stability is documented, discussed, and taken seriously. The timeline concludes by connecting the stop to later events. The stop occurred on October 4th. As of December 8th, 2025, Smith was facing 6 different criminal charges and remained without the possibility of bail in the Salt Lake County Jail, without the possibility of bail. When adults are in crisis, just one wrong decision can have consequences for children. If you're feeling unwell, there's always a place to call, someone to talk to, like 988, or family support services in your county. Stop, seek help, and keep your children safe. That's the greatest responsibility adults have. Although the children were rescued, the trip came at a serious cost, both physical and psychological. For the family, this serves as a reminder of the importance of balancing personal emotions and keeping children safe. A personal crisis escalated into a true crime directly involving children's lives. Thank you for watching True Crime with Lou Crew. See you on Lou Crime Case tomorrow.